Rami Khouri is a distinguished fellow at the American University of Beirut. He joins me now from Boston in Massachusetts. So when Netanyahu says headway has been made, does that mean that the Israeli Prime Minister is now actually ready to accept a deal?
It means that he's moving to a position where he has to accept a deal soon, because sticking to his militaristic strategy, which is not just in Gaza, but in the West Bank and Lebanon and in Syria and in Iraq and threatening Iran, the militaristic strategy has not brought him the political dividends that he needs for his home audience, his Israeli public audience, and he is on trial as well in Israel. So he feels that he has to get to a deal sometime soon to salvage as much as he can politically from the military assault that has created immense damage and suffering, but has not brought the political gains that he thought it would.
Rami, a deal for what, though? An end to the war or simply a pause? Because Netanyahu has consistently vowed that he will continue the war and destroy Hamas.
He's vowed a lot of things, and he's achieved few of them. And most of them are bravado, some of them are lies, some are exaggeration. This is the Zionist Israeli way of doing things. They haven't been able to work out a political strategy that matches their prowess in the military field. And their prowess in the military field is because they've got the entire American armed forces on their side. It's unbelievable that with the total power of the US and Israel and some assistance from the UK and Germany and others, that Hamas has not surrendered. The Palestinian people have not surrendered. They continue to hold out for terms that bring to the Palestinians some of the key progress that they need to totally end the fighting and move to a permanent political comprehensive negotiation. So this is something that we're really at a very delicate point, but we're still with the basic sticking points, which is, will the Israelis release all the Palestinian political prisoners, including people like Marwan Barghouti, who the Palestinians insist on being released, because Barghouti and people like him offer the specter of a credible Palestinian political leadership that can resonate with all Palestinians, which we don't have right now. And the number of hostages who will be released and the number of prisoners, and getting the Israelis fully out of Gaza. That's being worked on, and they reached some agreements on zones along the border where you might have Israeli troops and you might have UN, you might have some Egyptians or others. But essentially, the Israelis are moving to the point where they can politically accept the key Hamas requirements, and they, in return, get what they want, which is permanent security guarantees from the United States, with some arrangements that might spill over into the Arab region with the Abraham Accords and things like that. So, but the point of all this is that this will only end if there is a political agreement to end the fighting.
All right, we'll have to see if that's forthcoming. Thanks so much, Rami Khouri there.